as promised, I am back with the tell-all on sweat-proof makeup. This is the same face. I've done nothing except update my lip liner and gloss, and I was at the pool. I reorganized my garage. I tried to spend as much time outside to do real research for you guys. But what I realized earlier today that I told you was gonna stun you, shock you, gobsmack you. A lot of you are talking about your makeup just sweating right off. You're saying, I'm in San Antonio, okay? It doesn't get much closer to the temperature of hell than San Antonio. But I don't sweat as much as a lot of people do. So I have to go off of my experience with other people and 25 years of doing brides. And in this area, that's a major concern. And I have never had a single person come back to me and say, well, all my makeup sweated off by the halfway through the reception and I look terrible in the end. It never happens. And so I'm going to give you the steps that you're going to go through for rock solid makeup. But there is a caveat. Don't do this every day. Like, if you were to do all of these steps to your face every single day, I am very concerned that your skin would dry up like a raisin and you would just look older. Okay, so this is when it matters, when it's really necessary. Fair warning, there's some chemicals involved here that are not necessarily something you want to be putting on your face every single day. Okay, so I did only one of these steps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps that I'm going to give you. I only did one of them today, and I used my lip gloss as my blush, and it is still there. And I had very little wear. There's some wear on my chin's a little red, but I still have contour. I still have everything's in place. Okay, still highlighted in this area here. And I only did one of these 6 steps. So are you ready for the 6 steps? Are you gonna write this down? Okay, push pause and go get a pen. And don't pay any attention to my hair. Literally cleaning the garage and at the pool all day. Okay, step number 1, skip the moisturizer. It's going to give you too much moisture, okay? And when you want to be a sweat proof, you don't want to add any moisture. You want kind of dry skin, and we're just going to try to make it look like it's not dry skin. So we're going to fake it, all right? Which is one of the reasons you really can't do this every single day. Okay, step number 2, wipe your face down with alcohol. I know. Also, gonna dry your skin up. And this step I would only do if you are the sweatiest of sweaters. Like, if there is any chance you're in the middle, don't do that. You could use witch hazel. That would be a step lighter than alcohol. But it will work, okay? Number 3, apply your cream foundation, not a silicone or a water-based foundation. Think about it. Water-based foundation is going to be broken down by water, and once you start sweating, you're done. So if water is the first 2 ingredients in your foundation, it's not going to work. Then you have to set it with powder, and I mean a loose, very finely milled setting powder that is translucent or has a tiny bit of a pink tint to it. Okay, the one that I have relied on for decades, I use something different now because I have something that I think is just as good, if not better. But the one that I relied on for a very long time was Ben Nye. Now, you can't just buy that at Target or Ulta. You would have to go online and look up Ben Nye. Nye is N-Y-E. And the one that I used was the Fair, and it might have said translucent. I can't remember if it said fair setting powder or fair translucent, but it has a tiny, tiny pink tint to it. So you need to set everywhere, and anywhere that you're specifically oily, you want to wait about 30 minutes and then go back and retouch anything that got shiny in that 30 minutes, or just repowder anywhere that you tend to get sweaty, in the T-zone, for hairline, wherever that is. Okay, and then here comes, okay, it's coming up, but there's one more step. Number 5 is your brows, okay? If your brows are crazy, you can't get them to stay in place all day, and please let me tell you, if you have not heard me say it 1,000 times, that your brow hairs going up literally gives you 10 years back on your face. Like, it makes an enormous difference to the brightness and prettiness of the femininity, I should say, of your face. So you have to take your brow gel and you have to go backwards and forwards. And really, if we're talking about this level of serious, I don't want to sweat my makeup off and I have a lot of stuff to do in a sweaty situation, then you want to use eyelash adhesive, the smallest amount. And I am talking about the size of a sesame seed onto a little spoolie and then brush it through. It'll make it all the way, that tiny amount will make it all the way through. If you use any more than that, you're gonna have to start over. It's not gonna work, trust me. Sesame seed amount of eyelash adhesive, the clear obviously, and brush that through your brows and they will be plastered to your head. And they'll look fantastic for 24 hours. And the last step, the thing that is going to totally blow you away, is I was making notes for this video and I came across my Kryolan setting spray that I only use really for bridal to find out how much it was so I could tell you about it, make sure that it was in stock, and it is out of stock. And I was like, well, you know what? Back in the day, before this product was available or before I knew about it maybe, we used to use hairspray. So I looked up the ingredients and they're the same. They're the same. Okay, this has a few other ingredients, but I sprayed my face with hair. Did I? I did. I sprayed my hair with, sorry, I sprayed my face with the hairspray, not this. And I got this. I mean, I don't even think it looks this good when I use this product, which I hardly ever do because I just don't really need to. But yeah, hairspray. Now, I don't know if every hairspray has those same ingredients, but I do know this one does, and it's a very popular hairspray, and you probably got it under your sink right now. Okay, now let's draw the 2 names for the Siren brush. Put them in my Aggie cup here. Reach in and pull one out. Bonnie Schoen, you are getting a Siren brush in your package that I am putting in the mail tomorrow morning. And second one, Sherry Censullo, Censullo. You are also getting a Siren brush, but I only had one on hand, so yours is coming straight from Because Cosmetics, and they will get that right out to you. So congratulations, and thank you guys so much for the unbelievable support in my little cosmetic launch. I'm just so thankful.